Hey everybody, welcome to the August edition of my thrift store haul videos. Today we're going to be taking a look at the things that I purchased primarily at the Goodwill store over the course of the last month. Now, I get a lot of messages from you guys saying that, where do you find all of these wonderful, Halloween items at your Goodwill, because I never find anything. My answer to that is be persistent. I go several times a month, and I can tell you a lot of the times I walk out empty-handed. But, it's those times that I do actually find something I get really excited about, even if it's perhaps not the best bargain, as we're going to see in some of these. But also, I think outside the box, just because there is something that is not Halloween related, doesn't mean it can't be. So I'm going to show you a couple of items this month that fit in that category. But let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to show you this first item I only purchased just to show you. It's perhaps, it wins the award of my ugly pumpkin of the month. I know this is kind of hard to see. I'll post a picture up here so you can get a closer look, but it is two of the ugliest, angriest looking babies inside a pumpkin, both wearing little pumpkin hats, and they are completely naked when you look inside. This was actually, it looks like a Dollar Tree product, and I bought it for 99 cents. So, yay, all the bargains that we get at the Goodwill store. I saved a penny. But I just thought this was so hideously ugly that I had to have it. And I love it in its own special way. So, I'm just going to stick him over here. What else did I get? Let's see. In the tchotchke arena, I got one of these little light up, it kind of looks like a paper bag sort of luminary thing, but it's ceramic. It didn't come with the candle. I put that in there myself, but let's see. I paid 77 cents for it. I'm sure this was probably only $1 too, but I have one that's an orange luminary, so I thought, it's very similar to this. I'm sure it has a different face, but I thought the two of them, at least, that would go together somehow. And I think this might be the last of my little ceramic doohickeys that I purchased. This is just some sort of little witch. I don't know why I picked her up. I'm not even sure what she's supposed to be. I threw a little, tea light candle in there because it gives it kind of a weird glow, but there's no reason, I guess, that her cauldron should be glowing. I paid $3.93 for her. I think because toward the beginning of the month, I was thinking, it was kind of sparse at the beginning of the month. I'm like, I need stuff to show everybody at the end of the month. But don't worry, it gets better because I did actually find some very good products this month. Such as this candy bowl. Now, this is a Target product, and I only paid $1.91 for it. It's clearly brand new, never been used, and it actually still works. Oh, I guess the way I was holding it, you probably couldn't see that the hand does actually move. It's supposed to be motion sensitive, and I think it said, like 5 or 6 different phrases, so that's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and throw some candy in there. If you've been watching my other rant video, you'll notice that my candy bowl has gotten slightly lower than that video, so my rant was well-founded. But anyway, I don't know, maybe let's just pop this out of the box and see what happens. I don't really like this orange and green color scheme. Oh, look, it's got a little message on the front. How does that pop out? Okay, so I may actually try and paint this a different color. Let's see here. It's on. Let's turn it on. What happens when I grab them? So it does work. Well, that's kind of cool. The kids are going to like this at the Halloween party. All right, let's just turn that off, though. Okay, so we'll add this over here to our candy bowl collection. Speaking of little kids at the party that I am going to be hosting, it's a neighborhood block party for Halloween this year. I found some, party favors and games and things that might actually work well at the party. I have one of these already. This is kind of a pin the tail on the donkey sort of thing, except it's light the pumpkin candle. And it looks like it has perhaps never been used. It still has these little sticker pieces. And I guess that's it. It's pretty much sticker pieces that you kind of, try and blindfold a little kid and see if they can, stick the flame in the pumpkin. So that was pretty cool. I think, let's see, but it only retailed for $3.99. Let's see, what was it marked at? Where's the price? Why am I not seeing it? Oh, it's right in front of my fingers over it. It's 55 cents. So I'm not sure I'll actually use this, but it's there if I want to, I guess. I also saw these old party favors. They are from Target. They retailed for $1.99, and I got them for 99 cents. The only reason I got them too, I'm sure I'm not going to use them as party favors. One, because they are probably very old. I mean, this looks like a very old Target logo. There's no date on here. Oh, let's see. Copyright 2006. So I just really kind of wanted to see what they were. Let's go ahead and open it and find out. This is supposed to be stretch skeletons. There we go. I guess it stretches. I think this is a little entertaining, I guess. I don't know for how long, but I'd be a little worried that's going to snap apart and maybe some little kid might choke on it, but that's what Halloween is all about. Horror. All right, these are fun cushions. I was kind of looking at this in the store. I have absolutely no idea what this is. There's 4 little things here. Let's open it up and find out. All right. So what is a fun cushion? Is this like a little whoopee cushion or something? Do you blow this up? Is it just It's just a little flat piece. If you are supposed to blow it up, ooh, when I kind of squeezed it, like a little dust cloud sort of popped out. So I am not going to blow this up for you, but I'm guessing that's what you're supposed to do. But it comes in 4 fun designs. Let's see what they were again. Some sort of killer man-eating plants, evil little pumpkin, castle, and a cauldron. Yes, I can, it's already kind of making me feel a little congested, I guess, sort of, like, or dusty. It kind of feels dusty, but it's not really dusty. It's not like a powdery coating on it. So these are coffin putties. I actually kind of like the little coffins, little clear coffins. Might be able to repurpose this into something else. But let's see if we can pop one up. And oh, they're taped closed. Okay, come on. Let's see if we can get that open. Here we go. All right. Inside is a little spider inside some sort of goo that has long since dried up and is not going to do anything. So that's pretty much garbage, except, like I said, I really like these little clear coffins, and I'm definitely going to find some sort of use for these. If you've got any thoughts, please let me know, because I'm not that creative. All right, so there's these things. I'm just going to throw these back on the floor because they're kind of in the way here. Oh, I also got just a little bags of, the table confetti. Looks like there's some, purple and black stars, purple and black bats with some orange stars, and then just a sort of hodgepodge of skulls and little colored bits. This was only 55 cents. So, might save another 55 cents off it if I were to buy it in the store. So there's that. Now, I'm kind of getting to the cool stuff here, so let's see, what do I want to start with? Actually, I'll start with this. I got another urn. Now, you may remember I was pretty excited to find this urn, Sarah, at the Goodwill store on my last month's haul, and she was, I think, about $5 or $6. Well, just the apothecary jar was. Then, you know, I added the little ghoul, hot glued a little skull on the top. And, you know, my plan is to make 3 of these into the Sanderson sisters, just kind of like make little clear little urns for them. So I got another one. I was very excited to find this one. It's got a different top, as you can see. Let me kind of just pull this plastic off. I was kind of saving that plastic so you could see it was legit. I'm not just making this stuff up. I actually do find this at the Goodwill. So this one was actually a lot more expensive. And as I've said before in other videos, you know, there's, I think, no real rhyme or reason as to how they price some of these things at the Goodwill. It's just really kind of up to whoever is, you know, putting the merchandise out on the floor as to what they think it might be worth. Ugh, let's just go get rid of these little... All right. Get rid of those. Ugh. All right. No more fruit. Okay, now this is a shame. It's got a little bit of a chip in here. But, you know, you'll never see it. I'll see it because I know it's there. Now I'll never not see it. But, you know, this one had a little bit of a chip on it too. So we hot glued that little skull on the top and, you know, you don't notice it. This one is kind of on that rim. It's on the inside, so it's not going to be like, it's not going to hurt anyone, but I'll have to figure out some way to disguise it. Maybe with like a little piece of ribbon around the top. Anyway, I like the top of this one. It's, you know, definitely a little bit of different detail. So my idea is to get, you know, a third urn in a completely different design because, you know, 3 different sisters, they should have 3 different apothecary jar urns. So there's that. Very excited about her. Can't wait to make my second one. I did actually, you know, pick up a bunch of these little ghouls. This just came from the dollar store. So, you know, I'll stick her inside it too. Let's just show you how easy it is. There we go. I'm going to be very disappointed if the lid doesn't fit on. All right, perfect. There we go. And her head just sort of barely fits right in there. Whoops. I guess stick that back in. So here we go. 2 down, 1 to go. All right, let's see here. Let's start with this one. I thought this was pretty cool. Oh, by the way, I don't think I told you the price on this, did I? I don't remember. This was like $11 or so. Yeah, so I would have expected it to be a little bit cheaper at the Goodwill, but, you know, I saw it, I came up with that concept and thought, hey, I need that. Anyway, so I found this as well. This is, you know, a little black cat with pumpkin, jack-o'-lantern. I thought it was pretty cool. It seems very vintage. And it was only $3.93. I did test it in the store, so I know it works. And one of the things that I have found too is that you have to check the different sections of the Goodwill because sometimes people will go and they will test things themselves. So rather than this being in like the Halloween section, or not even the Halloween section, it's just holiday section with all the Christmas and Halloween, you know, I'll often find things like this over in the lighting section where they wanted to plug it in to see if it worked. So I know I got this, you know, in some weird section. Another product I'm going to show you here in a moment was the same way. You know, I found things on end caps before that were like on the other side of the store from the holiday section. You just got to look around, and oftentimes even I will be looking at, you know, the holiday section and I just won't see the actual Halloween item just because there's such a clutter of stuff. So I will always check the shelves twice just to make sure I didn't overlook something. But there we go, it works. And it just has a little light that clips out. This one's orange, so that's pretty cool. Now, one thing I did want to share with you as well is I picked up one of these cords. You know, last month I got the blow mold over there, and it was missing a cord. Now, I saw another video on YouTube again. I had an issue where I forgot exactly where I was going with that. Anyway, I saw another video on YouTube where people were finding these replacement cords at the Dollar Tree, and I've checked there a couple of times and I haven't seen any. So I went ahead and ordered this one on Amazon. I had suggested in my last video I was going to order the real cheap, like $2 one, but I didn't because I didn't want to waste any time if it didn't work. So I picked up this was like $5 to $7, but it has a switch on it, so that's good. And it does not have a bulb, but it's just a regular C7 bulb cord. So I'm going to steal the one out of this real quick, just to test it and see if we can actually make my blow mold work real quick. So the cord works, so that's good. And the blow mold just has a clip section in the back. Let's see, this will just clip right in. There we go, it works. I don't know how bright that bulb is gonna be with the blow mold being so large and the bulb being orange. But there, you can get replacement cords for them quite easy. Anyway, so there's my little vintage kitty. She goes with the witch. All right, only 2 items left to go. Let's go with the other light up item. Now, it's kind of big. Here we go. I got really excited. This was the other item that I found. It wasn't actually in the lighting section. It was next to the lighting section, kind of in between like the lights and the pictures, maybe because it's such a big box. So I haven't opened it up. I did plug it in the store and just noticed that it lit up, but I don't know that it lights up completely. Let's pull it out and see. So this is it. A little bit broken right here, but that's no big deal. In fact, I could probably just glue that little bit together if I were so inclined, but that seems like a lot of effort, and I'm not sure I'm going to do that. But for the moment, let's see if we can get this to plug in. Just sit it right here. Okay. Let's find another. There we go. Okay, well, I don't know if you can see that. Just move my other ghoul there. So it doesn't light up completely. It looks like that's a shame. So it looks like, you know, a good chunk of it is not working. I should have pulled it out and checked it in the store, but regardless, let's see. I can't see inside because you can kind of tell. I could probably pull this off easily and just replace the string of lights throughout, or maybe it's just a bulb that's missing. I'll follow up with you perhaps in another video and we can check that, see if we get it fixed. I actually have something for Christmas tree lights that I absolutely love and highly recommend. I don't know what it's called, but basically you take out one of the bulbs and you stick this device on it and you click the handle a few times. It looks like, you know, garden sprayer type gun device, and it sort of fuses the bulb that's out, the wires inside it. So if you have like a string of lights and one of them is not working, it will make it work automatically. Well, it'll fuse the inside of the light so that the rest of the lights will work. And it has saved so much time and effort when you have like a string of lights that doesn't work. Maybe I'll give that a shot with that later too. But I highly recommend those. And anyway, the last thing I got was this gumball machine. Again, you got to kind of think outside the box. This was not Halloween related. In fact, I've already started transforming it, which is why you see that it is painted black. But it was actually all completely red. And I'm going to be posting a video in the next couple of days with the finished product of this. So I'm not going to tell you what I'm doing with it, but I'm transforming it into a Halloween theme. So I'm very excited about my gumball machine. In fact, you may have watched my video just the other day about how to make that tiny little gumball machine. So now I've got my little gumball machines and my big gumball machines. So let's chew some gum. I don't know. Anyway, I guess that's it for this month. I hope you enjoyed watching, my whole video and got maybe an idea or two. If anything, again, give your thrift stores another shot. Take another look around. You never know what you're going to find. Have a little bit of an imagination. No fear in attempting to change these things into something else. And follow me along if you want to watch me do that with this and other items. And I will see you around. Thanks for watching. Take care, everybody. Happy haunting.